About 2 minutes ago, I got the Twitter notification from Adam Schefter and Ian Rappaport that Tyron Smith is having season-ending neck surgery. He'll be on IR, and probably one of the best tackles of the decade, if not the best tackle of the 2010s, is now done for the year. This is a lot tougher than La'el Collins. Obviously, La'el Collins is a young tackle on the right side who's out for the season, and he will be back, and he's still under contract. We gave him the extension before last year, and he really lived up to it, and he was one of the most underrated right tackles or just offensive linemen in general last year. And then we lose him. We lost Travis Frederick in the offseason. He retired. And now this. This is very, very tough. And it's a shame because our offense is so good right now. And our offensive line, who's usually been our strength and the only thing that keeps us alive in games, is now completely depleted. It's just hard to see this because it's been a custom for the Cowboys to have a good line, and we're gonna have to adjust with that. And it's gonna be hard for Zeke. Just the entire team. Obviously, Dak's been getting ate up every single game, every play. Someone is hitting them. Towards the end of the Seattle game, with Knight, Connor Williams, Tyler Biadasz-Looney, and then Martin, we kind of played in the second half of that game. It really worked. And then we come out last week against Cleveland and we didn't do it, and Terrence Steele was getting lit up. But Tyron Smith was back, so he really didn't do that. But I think this week we have to go back to what we did in the second half of the Seattle game. We got to have Knight on the left side. We got to have Williams at left guard, and then Biadasz at center. But now Joe Looney's hurt. He's out 2 to 3 weeks. So we need someone at right guard so we can move Zach Martin from right guard to right tackle, because in that second half of the Seattle game, Zach Martin played really, really well at right tackle, and Dak had time to throw the ball in that second half to make that little comeback or attempt to win the game. But now that Joe Looney's hurt, we're going to have to keep Martin at right guard, find a new right tackle, because I'm assuming Knight's going to start there because Terrence Steele sucks. So we need a new left tackle, and it's so frustrating because last year Collins and Smith missed a couple of games. Martin played the whole season. Obviously, Frederick was there last year. But then we had Suafilo, and then Connor Williams got injured with that ACL tear. So then this year, we lose Collins before the season even starts. We lose Frederick in the offseason, and then we lose Smith here in week 4 after he missed a couple games, and then came back. It's so tough. And I'm lost for words. It just happened. I haven't even, got time to gather my thoughts. I haven't even looked at the waiver wire to see if there's any good offensive linemen to replace him right now. But man, that's a huge loss. And Tyron Smith, if he can, stay healthy, really, he's a Hall of Famer. He's been the best tackle in football the past however many years. He's been dominating. I think it was 5 straight Pro Bowls, a couple of All-Pros. Him, Zach Martin, and Frederick were the big 3 offensive linemen, so dominant, kind of like what the Eagles had, of Jason Kelce, Lane Johnson, and Jason Peters. The center, right tackle, left tackle. But ours was center, right guard, and left tackle. And then, obviously, we got La'el Collins, who was huge, undrafted guy, playing really well. Years down the line, got a contract extension. And then Connor Williams, who was bad his rookie year. Then last year he took over. Him and Suafilo were in and out before Connor Williams got hurt. And then this year he kind of has had tough opponents, like going up against Aaron Donald, going up against guys on the Seattle defensive line, going up against the big guys on the Browns defensive interior. And he struggled a little bit, but that's okay because he has faced the best of the best at the defensive tackle positions all week. And at the end of the day, he's still young. And we knew drafting him that he was going to be a project. He wasn't going to come be a Quentin Nelson. And I think this is a huge loss as well together because it's for the season. It's not like Smith is out 2 weeks. Okay, we can deal with Knight and Steele for 2 more weeks. No, this is 12 more games. It's going to be tough. Gonna be tough.